Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of my AFK Journey playthrough. And if you don't know by now, I am obsessed with this game. I love it. Lots of fun, lots of creativity, and it's very player friendly with the kind of gacha elements. So I am a fan. We're just going to add as many people as we can come across, because I do think this is a big part of the game, is building connections. So
Mary,
I'm just going to add everything.
I'm so glad you're safe. I heard about the fire last night. I was
So
worried.
for those who have missed the last episode,
I saw everything.
the village was burned
When the fire
down
broke
by
out,
some
there was a
random
mage in the
red-headed
village.
mage.
She was standing in my wheat field.
Everyone
She waved her
assumes that
hand
it's
and just
Mirabelle,
vanished, after which the field
but
just
we
burst
know the
into
truth.
flames.
It's some other fiery redhead with fire
Are you
magic.
saying you saw the culprit? Mary, take a deep breath and see if you can remember what she
The
looked like.
cutscenes and animations in the game are beautiful, though, aren't they?
She had red hair down to her mid-back. She was also wearing a hat with a long feather in it and a black dress with gold stripes.
This is like Carmen San
You
Diego.
need to tell this to the heroic order.
So yeah,
Magister,
the first question.
Listening to that description, it seems like the culprit has to be Muriel. She has red hair.
Muriel.
and
Did I
wears
say
a hat
Mirabelle earlier?
And a dress.
I'm on my Encanto fix.
Do you remember what the Scarlet Sorceress looks like? I think she was different from the woman's description.
You're kind of pulling hair there, but the hair is
That's right.
different.
Muriel has even longer hair. It's like a red carpet. This is an important piece of information. Before the fire, mages other than Muriel may have been in the village. We need to tell this to General Hogan immediately.
Not the most convincing of defenses. Someone else with red hair of a different length, but you never know. So yes, we have to talk to 3 people and add as many people as we can along the way. So we're trying to get into the little nook there, but I don't think we're being allowed.
Thank you for considering my lady. However, she said that if she needed anything, she would instruct us on what to do rather than trouble you.
That's code for
She does not
get
need to be
off
so polite.
my
The
land.
lady has come a long way, and it is my duty to be hospitable to guests. Should she have time today, might I be fortunate enough to meet her? I have prepared a rare gift for her.
He's not
Lord
getting the
Franz,
message, is he?
Sir, I'm afraid my lady is terribly busy today and cannot see you. Please return another day.
Franz. He's just not getting the message, is he?
Lord Franz does not seem to be in a great mood today, I see. I heard General Hogan mention that a noblewoman lives in this house, and that she has come from the capital.
Ooh, city folk.
And where did this bottom feeder come from?
Jesus,
Talking about
that
me
escalated
behind
quickly.
my back. Be gone!
And nice to meet you, Lord Franz. You're different from what I imagined. I heard you were so rich and swanky. that
passive-aggressive
the fountain
shade
on
that's
your
been thrown
estate
around
was
this
made of
game.
gold. I imagined you'd look like a fine gold bar.
Impertinent scoundrel! No wonder your mouth emits such dross when base wretches like you grow up eating.
Pretty sure the
filth.
socialite lady wouldn't want to be talking to you if you're like this.
Fine. I might well be a base wretch, but that can't be said of him. What do you think, Magister?
I'm a magister
Oh,
of great
no.
renown.
You look like you're barely half trained. Don't call yourself a magister when you only know a few spells. I wager you never attended the Serene Lyceum. Am I right?
The Magister didn't really study that much there.
I probably taught there,
See?
did I?
I thought as much. Peasants like you don't belong in a place like that.
You've misunderstood, Lord Cocky High Butt.
Cocky
The
high
Magister
butt.
didn't study at the Lyceum because he was teaching there.
I'm just as surprised as
You
everyone
told me
else.
about that part of your life, and you allowed me to read those entries.
What a bunch of tedious liars! Enough! I have an important client to meet and can spare no time to argue with the likes of you.
What are we even arguing about? This is just so kind of
Furthermore,
bizarre.
I hate rodents, particularly when they scurry around my property. You best not let me catch you around Ryham. That region falls under my jurisdiction.
He certainly wasn't humble.
No, he
He's
was
essentially
not.
saying that Ryham belongs to him. However,
I'm going to go out on
does
a
look
hunch
like he
here
was
and say that
exaggerating.
maybe
Lord
it was
Franz
Lord
does
Franz
control most of
who
Ryham,
is
especially
the
the southern.
fire starter. Just a hunch, though.
You look a bit lost.
Seems to be
Allow me to explain. Ryham is built along
the
the
arch
tranquil
villain
river,
thus
which
far.
divides the region in half, north and south. 2 years
So we're
ago,
getting a
South
geography
Lord
lesson
Franz
from
and dug up his
Velan.
wheat fields to plant grapes instead. They made a lot of money, and nowadays many villagers regard him as the symbol and source of their wealth.
So he's the landowner.
They say it's a new grape variety, Gemvine. In all of Asperia, it only grows in Ryham, and is so rare that it can't be bought anywhere else on the market.
So he's making
To
drugs.
expand production, Lord Franz has lobbied the Northville villagers to swap from growing wheat to Gemvine grapes. Is this a mage's intuition, then? Southville is not that far, so we could go have a look around. But we should probably talk with General Hogan before we go.
Sure, why
He's
not?
waiting
We'll
for
meet
us
up
near
with
the
Bay.
plaza.
All the while pilfering chests that we find. We have a new waystone. So yeah, I can't get over how beautiful this game looks. So yeah, these are the other people that we have to talk about for clues about if whether Muriel is actually the culprit or
It
not.
won't be long before Northville is growing those expensive grapes, just like Southville.
What? Wasn't the village chief of Ryham opposed to growing grapes? Did he
Okay,
back
Tony, your
down in
voice
the end?
actor is kind of chewing the scenery there.
He had no choice. You've seen how rich the people in Southville have gotten these past couple years. It's all because of the grapes.
Everyone in Northville was green with envy. Who doesn't want to be rich? The old chief couldn't hold back the sea of change.
Dura above. If there are grapes to the south and grapes to the north, Ryham should just change its name to Grapeville.
So yeah, the grapes seem to be pretty important, but we've talked to everyone we need to, so we just have to report to Hogan, who is over here. So we'll have a wee chinwag with him. Better add everyone around him though, just as to bolster the old friend list.
You look serious. What happened? Well, Ryham should never have been divided. Now the citizens on both sides of the river
I did
are
want to say about
constantly
Lord
bickering.
Franz's plan, but
I have
the
to point
autoplay
out that
picked
this
the first
situation
option, which
started
actually give
after
us some
Lord
clues
Franz
that
arrived
they've
in
been
Ryham.
divided. So there's like a rivalry
In
between
short,
them,
the intel suggests that the culprit is probably someone
which is
other
obviously
than
going to be
Scarlet
the
Sorceress.
gems as the fuel for that
But she's still
rivalry.
a suspect. And who knows if the other red-headed mage is her accomplice. We'll have to keep investigating.
Huh.
Other red-headed
We haven't
mage?
even solved the issue of the changing weather. But here comes more problems. This case is related to magic, which Velan does not accept.
Shade. Poor
I'm going to
Velan.
ask you for your help. Are you willing to aid us?
I'll do it for you, Hogan. Probably would make the most sense since I'm
Thank
talking
you,
to
my
him.
friend.
He's a bit suspicious of Mirabel.
Thanks
so.
for your help. Have you figured out what your next move is?
We ought to look around Southville. Before identifying the culprit, we should learn more about the grape variety known as Gemvine. We bumped into Lord Franz just now, and he wasn't particularly friendly.
He was
What if,
not.
hypothetically, my sword falls out of its scabbard, completely by accident, mind you, and skewers his foot? You'd protect me, right?
With my
Please
life.
Keep an eye on him. I'm afraid he's going to get into trouble. Then it's all up to you. May Jura above watch over you.
Happy days. So Chippy was just teaching us how waystones work, which is a handy little thing to have in this game. Yeah, so there's a few NPCs you can talk to, but from my understanding, they don't give much in terms of information. But yeah, we can get can get an idea of what's wrong with the place. Yes, there's a fire warning there. Okay, so no one else could really point us in the right direction, so we're just going to follow this trail here. And the characters are all talking to themselves, which is a good sign we're on the right path. Yeah, you can inspect enemies. Sometimes they'll automatically battle them. I doubt we're going to go into too much trouble. I have been doing kind of like the arena and stuff and the AFK bonuses, so I may be a little bit power leveled for the area. I'm not entirely sure yet. We can't go there just yet. We fight everything that we see. But yeah, I seem to have no problem with these mobs, so maybe this is the bad thing about kind of doing all the side things first, because we do seem to be very strong. We got some nice gems, envelopes. More gems, money. So we have
What a
Rowan.
coincidence, Master Rowan. Fancy meeting you here.
Still not forgiving him for incriminating
The guy from
Muriel.
the Heroic Order and the Mage.
That's us.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Rowan of the Mithril Consortium. We didn't get a chance for introductions earlier. Thanks for
Yeah, you were too
helping with
busy
the wind
incriminating an innocent woman, but
Otherwise,
anyway.
It wouldn't just be my goods that were lost, but my life. Northville's rich in wheat. That's where Ryham got its name.
Okay, that kind of makes sense and checks out.
I went out of my way to Northville to buy 3 carts of the best wheat, but it all got burned by the Scarlet Sorceress.
Dun dun dun.
My whole business.
Oh, so he has a
venture has been
vendetta
abandoned.
against her.
And now this
He's just looking
bridge
for
is
someone for
causing me
insurance
trouble.
policies.
I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I heard that Southville's Gemvine grapes are worth their weight in gold, so I wanted to check them out. But the bridge is up, and no one can get across.
It looks like someone deliberately sabotaged the mechanism. The lever's broken. Could be bandits who did this, or it could be someone else. Anyway, how much do you know about machinery? Seems
Haven't a
like
clue.
an all-knowing
It's the
magister has
most
finally
honest
met its
answer.
match.
I know a little. The Mithril Consortium handles loads of machinery orders, but we don't currently have any spare parts.
So much for being high up in it that he can't
To replace
get
a
any.
broken lever, we need a wooden stick of a specific hardness and durability. We'll also need a lubricant.
Okay.
Oh, in an emergency, I know that the juice of glowfly fruit can be used as a lubricant.
We have a few of that already, I think.
Ruglins often hoard glowfly fruit
Oh,
near
we'll
the
have to
camp.
kill people for it, okay.
Glowfly fruit has that sweet and sour flavor. So good when you can find it.
Gruglins! Yes! The long sticks they carry could be used as a lever. We'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Literally. Let's make a deal,
There's
Rowan.
nothing to negotiate. I need to cross the bridge too. And there's no way I can deal with those Gruglins by myself. So let's work together to collect the materials. Then I'll repair the mechanism and everyone's happy. What do you think?
A win-win.
There's no time to waste. Quick! Let's go find a Gruglin's club and some ripe glowfly fruit.
Presume we can go up this way now. Okay, so the area is blighted, so obviously we have to do like bosses to uncover new areas and whatnot. Okay, seems fine enough. Oh yeah, so that just, you can click buttons just to direct who everyone is going to be targeting.
Next prey.
So yeah, just pressing buttons here to see what they do, but
Oh my.
suppose we just put 2 mages in the bottom.
Who's my next prey?
We don't really have a tank per se. should be grand though. Yeah, we are over leveled.
Well, victory is deserved.
New area unlocked. Happy days. Okay.
No wonder you're General Hogan's friend.
Mm-hmm.
You both can hold it down in a fight. If you weren't in the fight,
I didn't really do much
both
there.
the villagers here and my salary would have suffered. Who knows? Maybe I would have run away. Or perhaps I would have shielded you until I fell.
Correct answer.
Just joking. Let's go. We have things to do.
So just checking the fields to see if there's anything to loot. Doesn't seem to be. Sad times. Cairn posting. Some lovely messages there.
There are Gruglin camps everywhere. Seems like the harvest may not be safe, even without the Scarlet Sorceress.
He's still hung up on that.
You're not from around here, so perhaps you haven't heard the local legend. It's said that the great Magister Merlin blessed this place.
Oh, did I?
Or protected it or something.
Mm.
I don't really understand magic.
So you're here buying goods because of a legend?
Relying on these legends or stories is actually an effective marketing strategy. But that's not why I was there. I just wanted to get some information on regions near Hollowstone and see if I could open up a new trade route. The soil in Ryham is particularly fertile. Its crops, flour, and bread are well known throughout the Lightbearer Empire. But later, I found out that the change in weather had reduced Northville's wheat yields. Difficult transportation in the region meant that Ryham wheat has become a luxury that only nobles can afford. So I wondered if I could expand the market and increase sales.
Profiteering off chaos. I love it.
That's right! That blasted Scarlet Sorceress!
Calm yourself, Master Rowan. It's better than losing your life to bandits.
That makes sense, I guess.
No need to look so glum. What are a few shipments of wheat compared to the massive fortune you have?
Or your life.
I still remember when the Heroic Order came to clean things up, and you had the Consortium send over wagons of swords as a thank you gift.
Stop trying to redeem Rowan. We're mad at him.
That was completely different, Mr. Velan. The gift to the Heroic Order was to express my gratitude and cement our relationship. However small or great the value, it was totally reasonable. That's right. Kindness, friendship, and favors are all well and good. But business is another matter entirely.
Okay, he's really unlikable in my view. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but he just seems to be quite capitalist.
The acquisition process in Northville was more unpleasant than expected. Most were friendly, though a few of them needed an attitude adjustment. There are no laws against price gouging, but it was less about selling goods and more like driving customers away. It was the same when the first fire broke out. A few of them just stood by the side of the road, and they didn't even try to help, like it wasn't even their village.
Oh, that is strange.
Strange indeed. The people of Northville are very united and care greatly for their fields and homes. They wouldn't
Clearly
be
not,
indifferent to anything
Velan.
that happens in the village. Never mind. Our priority is to gather materials.
That's for another
Everything else
quest
can
line.
wait until we're across the bridge.
So we have a waypoint, which we love. Just gonna check these local farms to see if there's anything we can muster up. Gonna wave at this person, but they're gonna completely ignore us. But we'll add them as a friend. So we got fruit. Oh, we can automatically turn them into... That's cool. Must be because we're like so strong that we can just automatically defeat them. We shall add you as a friend as well. We have a tactical drill. Backline placement. Should be grand. Just basically protecting your... These kind of serve as like tutorials, don't they? So we kind of already have the drill sussed out at this early venture. So imagine we put our archer at the back, we put the tank at the front. And they're attacking the same thing. Good old Joey. Where did they disappear to? Okay, we have added you, forest child. Can we pet the cat? No! This game is anti-cat. I'm a dog person myself, so I'm okay with that. A little bit of gold over here. I'd say we're going to be swimming in gold at some point, so maybe I'm OTT with the gold picking. Another waypoint. Just destroying everything. I am not a magister for wildlife at any cost. We're just slaying these poor things. Short wall. Okay, so yeah, there can be boundaries and stuff maybe. That we've already kind of explored this in the arena, so we are kind of overcompensating a small bit here with the tutorial. But yeah, this should be fine. I can't really see things changing. Yeah, we're over leveled.
Well, victory is deserved.
But there will come a point probably where we will not be, so I'm going to revel in this for now. And we get a load of supplies, we got a club. We're gonna, oh, we already have him added. So we are keeping pace with our friends. There's a chest down there with an elemental that I am slowly drawn to. Suppose we'll collect everything as we pass by it, even though I've heard that this game is quite easy to navigate when and if you want. So there's like an auto walk feature, so we will be making use of that at some point. So back to the... Oh no, we haven't got the fruit yet, have we? Just gonna burn the forest down with my light. Okay, loads of chests, we love to see. Stuck in a fence, has to be done. Activate all pressure plates, so we have little mysteries. Gonna add you, Goblin Slayer. What is that blue beam? My goodness. These people have guns.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected. Just as I expected.
Do we have to kill one more thing? This guy here.
It's time to show you my moves.
Go on, Velan, you lad, you.
Well, victory is deserved.
Getting a load of ladders. Happy days. Still need to find... So we're in a cave, which we love to see. The landscape and everything, or the environments in this game are beautiful, I must say.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Words to live by. I'm gonna add all these people that we meet. Now exploring these places is going to be a bit tedious because I will try and look through every nook and cranny to get all the items. Jeez, sad can really destroy people, can't he?
Is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Okay, we got a wee chest. Happy days. Lovely username there. Presume we just push this guy. Good stuff. Nothing in these wee corners, is there? You just never know in these games. No. Be rude not to loot the chest. Double cast. Okay, so there's special tiles that can give people advantage. We should be grand anyway.
Well, victory is deserved.
Storm, we're gonna add you. Another battle. The enemy sprites or animations are pretty cool, I must say. They're unionizing down here in the cave.
Sorry, did I burn everything down? Oh well.
Wouldn't be saying that tagline given your current charge. Okay, so 2 chests. Happy days. Oh, and through the cave. Shine. And there's the... Oh, we done both of the plates actually. So happy days. So we have to hold this to blow up the rubble. To get the nice chest that appeared. They're throwing items at us, aren't they? And we've done all the pressure plates. Good stuff. So the item is there that we need, but we're just gonna have a wee exploration on this wee crevice. And it's just a chest. And some money. Happy days, we have finished. So there was a tactical mission there that but wasn't too exciting, so we're going to skip by that and just fly back to the bridge.
Get across to Southville. Why do you
We're eventually getting to Southville.
Well, it's because of the bridge. It was all too easy to stop traffic between the two places. All you have to do is break the lever. I was able to repair it this time, but it'll be a problem for caravans in the future. Yes.
Trying to isolate villages, I
rendered
see.
uncrossable so easily, as well as an unsafe business environment. I need to reevaluate my business venture.
Okay, so this is obviously we obviously have to fight these kind of like mini boss fights to unlock new regions because they seem to have like a blight or something on them. Happy days.
Well, victory is deserved.
Okay, this is a obviously like a wee microtransaction that crops up when you've played enough. We'll investigate that at a later date. Karen posting some lovely messages. Someone farted. Keep playing. Okay, we're just gonna add something. Dogs are better than cats. There, fact. Especially in this game because you can pet the dogs, I think, but you can't pet the cats. We might try and add these people just because it's always good to have connections. The environments are so nice. We have a waypoint and we have finally gotten to the town. Happy days. How's business? So yeah, they can't feed their people, I'd say. Drama. We'll add you. Go to the quest givers here. Vineyard Secret.
A hat with a family through the sewer grates. A tattered robe he never washes, but he's always eating grapes.
What's this song?
No, I'm not singing. This is a poem dedicated to Lord Franz and these wonderful Gemvine grapes.
I love how his name is Disturbed Youth. Okay, so then we're just talking to townspeople, it would seem. So there's two more to talk about. So obviously just to gauge the situation.
No, these baskets of Gemvine are
So
the
we have a
wrong
disturbed
weight.
man and an angry man.
I told you Lord Franz is personally coming to inspect the village. I won't be able to protect you if he finds that people are secretly eating and hiding the produce. What? Lord Franz is coming himself?
Dun dun dun.
Who are you? Don't go asking what shouldn't be asked. Wait a minute. You're not Lord Franz's spy, are you?
Maybe. No, I'm not.
Yeah, Lord Franz's spies
Could you
would just be
imagine?
wandering around the village doing nothing.
That's what we want you to think. So there's a hint of paranoia with everyone. Okay, Priscilla's not doing well, but she's not part of the quest, so we'll come back to you. And then, so we've disturbed, angry, and we have
With everything that's been
anxious
happening
elder.
recently, can't you just be
Seems like
good
a great
and
place
stay
to
in the
live, doesn't
village?
it? You get all the lovely emotions.
No! Malcolm said the lake's frozen over. I have to go see it. You may not care, Grandpa, but I've never seen a frozen lake.
You don't understand anything. That just means it's cold. And what's so good about that? Those Northville folks refuse to listen to Lord Franz's advice, and even Merlin's magic can't protect them anymore. I forbid you from going to Northville.
Love struck man. Okay, so yeah, this is like the rainbow of emotions in this place. Again, he's not part of the quest, so I kind of regret clicking him. He was beside a chest, so I'm sure everyone's gonna fall into that trap. A few wee sparkly things in the field, so we're just gonna take some of the items that are on display. These must speed you up. Happy days. And we're back to fighting. So we have the wee barrels here we can just detonate to make people go boom boom. Happy days.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
There's another one good for good measure. We just want to massacre everything that we can find in nature. Yeah, I think I'm over leveled because I'm just whipping through these boys like there's nobody's business. So yeah, if you're stuck in the game, just do a lot of the arena and you'll get all the books you can for leveling people up. We're gonna add this person. This seems fine, I think. That archer's getting great protection. No one's targeting her.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Oh, finally. She summoned the big brute to take her out.
Well, victory is deserved.
Get a lovely old chest. I think the premium envelopes. So I must look up and see when or where to use them. We have a tactical drill, flame gusher. So you click on these to. So
What a tough fight.
Imagine we do the range so that they can pass by the flamethrowers. Seems grand.
My shots are perfect today.
You probably didn't even fire in a single arrow there, it was all just the flamethrowers. Let's just go zim through these.
It's time to show you my moves.
Good stuff.
Well, victory is deserved.
Blow up the wee fence. We'll come by that area in a little while. Let's just see where the light sends us. We see a few chests in the distance. Have definitely piqued my interest. The map in this game is very good though, that you can actually find out what you've missed, so I'm not too anxious about getting everything first time round. Like that, butchering everything we see or find. Just a group of killers at this point. Muriel's in good company. More pressure plates. Change the light receptors. Okay, so we just have to spin this around to hit everything. And we get a chest. It's a nice wee puzzle. It's nice, not too taxing. Nothing over here. Farina, we're gonna add you. Love it. Wee Genshin Impact name, I would imagine or suspect. I don't know if there's much point in detonating those canisters or the barrels because it's just going to kill everything in here. Good stuff.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Velan does good damage, isn't he? Surprisingly for like a free the complementary characters. Good damage.
Just as I expected.
So I suppose we'll just
You're
see what he has to say for
There's no
himself.
trouble on the road. I'm
How
looking
did
into
you
the
end up
bandits
here? Well,
around
he
here.
did travel with
Did
us,
you
but
encounter
anyway.
any on your way?
No,
I
we
chased
didn't
them all
really
away
get
and thought they all retreated.
bandits.
Some of them must have slipped by me. Well, here's the odd thing. The Heroic Order receives several reports a week from Northville, mostly about bandits or gruglins. The villagers are miserable. By comparison, the area around Southville isn't that much better than Northville, if not worse. But the Heroic Order never got any of their reports. Isn't that strange?
That is a bit.
Around here, gruglins are more aggressive, and bandits are more numerous. But no one reports anything. Either the gruglins and bandits are so bad that they
Does
wiped
the
out all
Heroic
of
Order is the
Southville's
Heroic
villagers
Order
and left
welcomed
no
here?
witnesses.
Do you think about that, Velan?
Or
Someone's protecting Southville.
Southville follows Lord Franz's orders. They dug up their wheat fields and planted grapes instead. Now their lives are peaceful. What a coincidence. The nobility all have their secrets, but Lord Franz's secrets seem just a bit more interesting.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Velan, but can we go talk somewhere else? You do smell the horrible stench coming from the cave, don't you?
Yes, I do, Miss Hammie.
So, wait. You don't mean that you want to go in there, do you? That cave smells so bad it would knock out a gang of gruglins.
My dear Miss Hammie, I'm afraid you are right again. Everything points to this cave as the source of the stench and the whereabouts of the bandits.
Dear Lord.
We've come this far already. I need to see it through. Sometimes it's better to rip off the bandage quickly. Come on, let's hold our noses and march right in.
Okay. If Chippy and Velan are both going inside, then so can I. There's nothing I can't endure for the Magister. Let's go.
She says as she begged us to move away from the cave. But, Forrester, we have added you. That's probably going to be it for part 2 of my AFK Journey walkthrough, playthrough, gameplay, video, nonsensical adventure. There's lots of these little, the little notifications on various different buttons. So I'm going to spend the next 5 hours running through them. But yeah, we have mail, we have compensation survey. Might do that a little bit later. But to round off this video, what we might do is we might do an old wish. No, I don't think we're going to do Valhalla, we're going to save our diamonds for now. But we'll spend 270 to get a 10 pull, because I do think that's better value. So we're going to just see who we get. No 5 stars. Sad times. We acorn. More acorn.
Just had a great idea for
Oh.
a new contraption.
Damien. Don't think we have him.
Who
Happy days.
wishes to dance with me?
Satarana. I don't have a clue what she does. Looks interesting though. More acorns, more acorns. Even more acorns.
Let's stand and fight together.
Corin. Happy days. 3 new characters, so can't complain with that, can we? And on that note, I will catch you all in part 3 coming very soon. Be good.